Hello everyone, welcome back to another video with Mr. Coder, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to solve triple operations, question E from Codeforces Round 964, Division 4. So on the board, Ivy wrote down all integers from L to R inclusive. And in an operation, she does the following. So she picks two numbers x and y on the board, erases them, and in their place writes the numbers 3x and y over 3 rounded down to the nearest integer. And then what is the minimum number of operations Ivy needs to do to make all numbers on the board equal to 0? And it's always possible. And something you might notice. So we'll first go through the first example, 1, 3. So if we divide 1 by 0, floor divide it, then it'll be equal to 0. And then we'll multiply, just say we multiply the 2 by 3, then it'll become 6. And then we divide the 6 by 3, and then the key thing is always make one number equal to 0, because if you make it equal to 0, then you can keep multiplying that one, and then because it won't change anything, then you divide the y. So the idea is to keep dividing the minimum one, and then until it's 0, and multiply it. It doesn't matter what you multiply to, since you always have to redo those operations. And then you do the rest. So without worrying about this operation. So for example, if you try getting this 1 down to 0, you'll take one operation and multiply that by 2, since you'll have to multiply it somewhere else. And then you'll also have to cancel that out. So you'll multiply it by 2. Then how many operations does it take to get 2 down to 0? It takes 1. 2 floor divided by 0 is 0. And then 3 floor divided by 0 is 3 floor divided by 3 is 1. And then 1 floor divided by 3 is 0. So 2 plus 1 plus 2 is the 5 that you get. So yeah, that's basically the idea. And the key thing is you can't looping through all test cases and going through each number will be tight on since it's only a 1 second time limit per test. So you pretty much have to think of an optimization. So first you can just set the minimum, because the minimum is always going to be L. So you try seeing how much it'll take to get L down to 0, and then you multiply that by 2, because it always cancels out. Multiply by 3, divide by 3 cancels out. So you need to redo those operations. And then you get each of the ranges, and you can do it up to 10 to the power of 6, because all numbers are within 2 times 10 to the power of 5. And then you push back the range x up to 3 times x minus 1, because as soon as you get to a power of 3, like 3, 9, 27, etc., then that adds another operation. So that's why you do minus 1 here, and then you keep multiplying it by 3. And then you have a variable of mult, which is just how much you multiply it by. And you make sure to add 1 to L, because you already accounted for the first one. And then for each range, you want to add 1 to the multiplier. And then if it's out of bounds, then you don't want to do anything. Otherwise, you get the minimum of B and R, because if R is less than B, you don't want it to go all the way to the range of B. So that's why you do the minimum of B and R, subtract the maximum of A and L, same reasoning, and you add 1 because it's inclusive, and then you multiply it by the multiplier. And the multiplier, because every time you get to the next range, it always increases by 1. So that's why it works like that. And then you keep adding it, and then you just print out amount. And that's basically the solution for how you solve triple operations, question E from Codeforces Round 964, Division 4. So yeah, thank you for watching my video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.